All right, welcome to this episode of On the Bench. On today's show, we're going to pick up where we left off with the last one where we showed you how to get everything that's on your storage into CatDV. This time, we're going to show you how to make it usable. All right, let's put it on the bench and see what's inside. All right, so if you remember last time, we gave you a script and showed you how to get all the data that's on your storage into CatDV. But if you look at the screen, you'll see that what we have, well, it's not all there. We can see the files, but we don't have thumbnails, we don't have metadata yet. So let's give you the next phase, which is how do I then get all that metadata out of the file and into the system? So we've already broken down the storage. It's already here in individual catalogs based on our storage structure. But we need to jump back over to the worker node. And I've got another action already built up for you. Let me see where it's hiding. There it is. Analyze file, post a quick scan. So the quick scan was the first action. Now this is an analysis. So if we take a look at it here, we're going to see that we've got a server query that says, hey, anything tagged analysis pending, we're going to go in and do a reanalyzation of the media. Meaning it's going to go back in and scan the file for deep metadata, pull out the thumbnails, make it look pretty. And then afterwards, it's going to let us know that it did the job, and it's going to kick off the next phase of our process, which is data extraction. I'm going to come back to that on another episode, so let's plow forward. And then when it's all done, it says, hey, I'm finished. Okay, so let's turn this one on. So I'm going to hit OK. Yep. And there we go. And we're going to enable it and say OK. Now, ordinarily, that trigger for analysis pending would have happened on the first phase of ingest, but we didn't do it. So I'm going to go in and tell it to check those files now. So let's grab a couple files here, Shift, and I'm going to go to my field called workflow status. This is the one that is being tracked right now. I'm going to set it to analysis pending, and I'm going to hit save. In fact, let's do a couple of them. Let's grab these as well. Now notice if I select all the files at once, I'm actually tagging all those files at once. That's something that CatDV gives us, is the ability to tag multiple files simultaneously. All right, I'm hitting save again. All right, so I've just tagged a bunch of clips analysis pending. I'm going to go back to my worker node and look, right away we can see the worker node is already spun up and is crashing through a bunch of files. So if I go back over here and this CatDV application is telling me, hey, something has changed with these files. Do you want to refresh the metadata so you can see it? Now, if we go back to these, voila. I now have metadata extracted. I've got thumbnails made, and I can immediately go into playback mode on these files. So it's pretty fast. It's pretty easy. And it's not that hard to do. It's just a simple little action that we're going to put in the worker node. But really, the thing we want to know is that no worker node action should be really long and big. It's best if we break them up and do smaller pieces of the workflow step by step. So the next time we meet, we're actually going to go one step further with this, and we're going to extract data from the file path and the file name. I think you're going to like what you see. All right, until next time, thank you much.